This is Victor, and I'm just wanting to wish everyone a happy Easter, a happy Resurrection Sunday. I don't know what it means to you, and I don't know if you believe in it or if you care about this day at all. But I'm just so pumped about the message of Jesus. I'm so excited about what God did on this day today in history and for all eternity, for everyone in the future and for everyone right now. And I'm so excited to just be part of the story, be part of his story, and just experience him daily and experience his miracles, and just be able to share about him and just the miracles that he's done in my life and everyone else's lives, and just the fact that he resurrected from death. I mean, he rose from the grave. I mean, that blows my mind, guys. It just blows my mind. I don't know how you feel, but I just cannot be silent about it because that's the biggest and best message I've ever encountered and I've ever internalized and I've ever personally was part of that. And uh, and I just want to read you some scripture and that just gets me, and I just want on this day just for you to know that this message is also for you, and this message can be for you. It doesn't have to be for somebody else, or this doesn't have to be just for a church or for a certain type of religion or for a certain type of movement. It has nothing to do with it. It's about Jesus and the person who he was, and the divine miracle that he made happen. And I'm just lost for words because it's so exciting. It's so exciting to just witness how people are being changed, witness how I'm being changed myself inside, and how my life is changed, transformed, and how my thinking is changing when I totally got the resurrection story. And in John 20, it's like it says, early in the morning on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb and saw that the stone was moved away from the entrance. She ran at once to Simon Peter and the other disciples, the one Jesus loved, breathlessly panting, "They took the master from the tomb. We don't know where they've put him." And so Peter and the other disciples left immediately for the tomb. They ran neck and neck, and one of the other disciples outran Peter. Stopping to look in, he saw the pieces of linen and cloth lying there, but he didn't go in. Simon Peter arrived him after him, entered the tomb, observed the linen clothes lying there, and the kerchief used to cover his head not lying with the linen clothes, but separate, neatly folded by itself. Then the other disciples, the one who had gotten the first, went into the tomb, took one look at the evidence, and believed. No one yet knew from the scripture that he had to rise from the dead. The disciples then went back home. Can you imagine that picture? His friends, his closest people who he was with, um, they just visit. You know, Jesus just died a couple of days ago, and they went back to the tomb to just keep mourning and just keep just looking at him, or just being with him, close with him, and then taking care of him. And there it is. They're lying in. They're they're walking towards it, actually running towards it, and they see the stone is rolled away, that heavy stone that covered the tomb, and nobody's there. It's empty. It's completely empty. And they come to that tomb, empty tomb, and they're just in awe because nobody's there. Nobody is there. I mean, he promised his death. He promised his resurrection after 3 days, and it happened. It happened. It happened, and he just changed history. He changed everything. He changed people. This act showed and proved that he was not just a normal human. He was the Son of God. He was an all-powerful Creator that is God, and that is perfect, and that can do anything. That is overcoming death. And so that amazing story just gets me every time, and because it's so personal to me, and it can be personal for you as well, because it's so true. It is so so current. I mean, no other man in history has impacted the world the way Jesus did. No other man in history or human being at that time Jesus was fully human, but also fully God, has impacted the course of everything. And to this day, we're building our time around this person Jesus. I mean, BC and AD. I mean, it's so crazy. Like the whole society time has been wrapped around this one person. So I'm so excited, and I hope you are too. And I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I hope you have an amazing Resurrection Sunday, and you don't only go for Easter hunting or whatever, which is fun and great, and we can do that, but you actually know what we're celebrating. So, hi from me, and hi from Nashville, everywhere. And I was just excited, and I just wanted to share this with you, and say how much I love you guys, and wish you a happy Easter.